If your life isn't going the way you want it to, stop what you're doing and watch this. I know how it feels. When nothing seems to work. When you feel stuck, frustrated, and lost. But here's the truth. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. And this is not the end of your story. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a new way to see your struggles and the exact steps you need to take to turn things around. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear path forward. The first step to changing your life? Accept reality. A lot of people waste energy denying their problems or blaming others. But the moment you take ownership of your situation, no matter how bad it is, you gain the power to change it. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means looking at your situation with honesty and saying, this is where I am right now, but this is not where I will stay. When you resist reality, you stay stuck. It's easy to say, life is unfair. It shouldn't be this way. But that mindset keeps you trapped. Instead, shift your focus from what's wrong to what you can do next. Think of it like being lost on a road trip. If you refuse to admit you're lost, you'll keep driving in circles. But once you acknowledge it, you can pull up a map and find a new route. Your life works the same way. Until you admit where you are, you can't move forward. So what does accepting reality actually look like? It means facing the truth about your finances, your relationships, your health, your mindset, whatever is holding you back. It means letting go of excuses and taking responsibility. It means understanding that while you may not be responsible for everything that has happened to you, you are responsible for how you respond. But here's the key. Acceptance is not the same as settling. Too many people mistake acceptance for surrender. They think, well, this is just how my life is and there's nothing I can do. That's not true. Acceptance is about recognizing the present while refusing to let it define your future. Write down one thing you're struggling with right now and one small action you can take to improve it. No matter how small the step is, it's a step forward. And forward is the only way to go. Your life is shaped by the story you believe about yourself. If you keep telling yourself, I'll never be successful, I'm not good enough, I always fail, guess what? Your brain will find ways to prove you right. The way you talk to yourself matters more than you think. Every time you repeat a negative belief, you reinforce it in your mind. But here's the good news. Just as negative thoughts shape your reality, positive thoughts can reshape it. It's time to change the narrative. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. One says, I'll never figure this out, while the other says, this is tough, but I can learn. Who do you think is more likely to succeed? Your mindset determines your outcome. So, how do you rewrite your story? Start by identifying the limiting beliefs holding you back. What negative thoughts do you repeat to yourself? Write them down. Then, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this absolutely true? If you tell yourself, I always fail, look for times when you've succeeded, even in small ways. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, try, I am improving every day. Replace self-doubt with self-empowerment. Words create reality. The more you tell yourself a new story, the more your brain starts to believe it. And once you believe it, you'll start acting in ways that align with your new belief. Every morning, replace one negative thought with a positive one. Write it down and say it out loud. Do this consistently, and over time, you'll start seeing yourself in a whole new light. Your daily habits are either building you up or breaking you down. If your life isn't going well, your habits need to change. Think about it. Your current habits have brought you to where you are today. If you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or frustrated, chances are some of your daily routines are not serving you. It's not just about big life changes. The smallest daily choices compound over time and determine your long-term success. Start by identifying the habits that are keeping you stuck. Are you spending hours on social media instead of working on your goals? Are you staying up late, making it harder to be productive the next day? Are you avoiding responsibilities that could push you forward? Now, flip the script. Instead of focusing on breaking bad habits, shift your focus to building new positive ones. Why? Because when you build new habits, they naturally replace the old ones. The key is starting small. If you try to change everything at once, you'll burn out. Instead, pick just one habit that you know will make a difference in your life. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier, reading 10 pages of a book every day, or exercising for 15 minutes. Small habits create momentum, and momentum creates change. Remember, making your habits automatic is a crucial factor. If you have to rely on willpower, you'll struggle. Instead, create a system that makes good habits easy and bad habits hard. Want to work out more? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Want to spend less time on your phone? Delete distracting apps or set time limits. Consistency is more important than perfection. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just get back on track. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one small habit at a time. Choose one positive habit, waking up earlier, exercising, reading, or journaling, and commit to it for the next 7 days. Make it simple, make it easy, and stick with it. Here's the hard truth. Motivation is unreliable. If you wait until you feel like it, you'll never take action. The most successful people in the world don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They show up, even when they don't feel like it. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal, felt excited about it, and then lost momentum after a few days? That's because motivation is temporary. It's a feeling, and feelings change. One day you might feel excited to work on your goals. The next day you might feel tired, lazy, or distracted. If you rely on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Discipline, on the other hand, is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's training yourself to take action regardless of your mood. The difference between successful and unsuccessful people isn't talent. It's the ability to keep going even when they don't feel inspired. So how do you build discipline? Start with small commitments. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for consistency. Even if you don't feel like exercising, commit to just 5 minutes. Even if you don't feel like writing, commit to 1 paragraph. Action creates momentum, and once you start, you'll often find that you want to keep going. Another strategy is to remove decision-making. If you decide every morning whether or not you'll work out, you give yourself an opportunity to back out. Instead, make it automatic. Schedule it, prepare for it, and remove obstacles. Lay out your gym clothes the night before. Set up your workspace so it's ready for you. Make it easier to take action than to avoid it. Also, use the 2-minute rule. If a task feels overwhelming, just commit to doing it for 2 minutes. Once you start, you'll often continue. The hardest part of any habit is getting started. Once you push past the initial resistance, the rest is easier. Finally, remind yourself that action leads to motivation, not the other way around. Most people wait to feel inspired before they act. But in reality, once you start doing something, you create motivation. The more you take action, the more motivated you feel. It's a cycle, and you have to jumpstart it by taking the first step. Commit to taking action, even when you don't feel motivated. Just start. The motivation will follow. If your life isn't going well, the first step to changing it is taking full responsibility for where you are right now. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that has gone wrong. It means recognizing that you have the power to create a different future. Many people get stuck in the habit of blaming their circumstances, their past, or other people for their struggles. While it's true that life can be unfair, and bad things can happen outside of your control, focusing on external factors won't change anything. The moment you shift your mindset from "why is this happening to me?" to "what can I do about it?" you take back your power. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that your daily decisions shape your life. Your habits, your choices, and your mindset all contribute to where you are now. If you're not happy with your situation, ask yourself, what habits do I need to change? What decisions have led me here? What can I do differently moving forward? One powerful mindset shift is to stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start seeing yourself as the creator of your life. Instead of saying, "I can't do this because of my past," say, "I will find a way, no matter what." Instead of saying, "I don't have opportunities," ask yourself, "How can I create opportunities?" Taking responsibility also means letting go of excuses. Excuses keep you stuck. If you keep telling yourself that you don't have time, resources, or support, you'll never move forward. But when you take ownership, you start finding solutions instead of focusing on problems. Identify one area of your life where you've been blaming external factors. Then write down 3 things you can do to take control of that situation. It could be as simple as setting a new goal, changing a habit, or reaching out for help. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. If you want your life to change, you have to be the one to change it. And that starts with taking full responsibility for your actions, your mindset, and your future. The people you spend the most time with have a massive impact on your mindset, habits, and overall success. If your life isn't going well, take a hard look at who you're surrounding yourself with. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? There's a saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're constantly around negative, unmotivated, or toxic individuals, their energy and mindset will rub off on you. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with ambitious, positive, and supportive people, you'll naturally start adopting their habits and mindset. Ask yourself, do the people in my life encourage my growth? Do they support my goals? Do they push me to be better? If the answer is no, it might be time to distance yourself from those who drain your energy and seek out those who inspire and challenge you. This doesn't mean you have to cut people out of your life completely. It means setting boundaries and being intentional about who you allow to influence you. You can still love and appreciate friends or family members, but if they constantly bring negativity into your life, limit the amount of time and energy you invest in those relationships. Instead, seek out mentors, friends, and communities that align with your goals. Join groups, attend events, and build connections with people who are where you want to be. In today's digital age, you don't even have to meet these people in person. Listen to inspiring podcasts, read books from successful individuals, and follow those who motivate you on social media. If you struggle to find positive influences, start by being that person yourself. Show up as someone who is driven, disciplined, and supportive, and you'll naturally attract others with the same energy. Evaluate your inner circle. Write down the names of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Next to each name, ask yourself, do they inspire me? Do they push me to be better? If not, it's time to make a change. Be intentional about who you allow into your space, and watch how your life begins to shift. If your life isn't going well, it's not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you need to make a change. And the good news? You have the power to do it. Start small. Shift your mindset. Take action. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and comment below. What's one change you're committing to today? Let's support each other on this journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.